Alright, hello people. I've thought of doing a visual demonstration of my Steam guide, so here it is. So, as the guide states, this is a guide for accel trigger and burst or leveling. And here we have our prerequisites equipped. I'm currently about to level up some lance arts. So I have equipped a simple level 1, rank 1, just straight off the blacksmith bot. Amit Lance B is basically the first lance you get in the game. We're gonna use that. We're gonna put some level 1 arts on for each art slot, and make sure to check which art you are using so you know what attacks to be using against the origami in the mission, so you won't be spending time wasting attacks and their HP on moves that aren't tied to your arts. So we're gonna level up Deadly Blitz for the heavy ground attack, Akashic Breaker for the light aerial attack, and then Double Threat for the light step attack. Make sure you have no burst art equipped, because these only do damage and do not actually count towards the awakening chance of the burst art. Then for skills, we have equipped Light Sleeper level 10, which is a total of 20% burst art rate of awakening, and level 4 of Sharp Analyst. This is up for accel triggers, if you wish to level them up, otherwise you don't need the skill. Light Sleeper is also recommended, but optional. And just for you people who don't have Light Sleeper, I'm going to take it off, so we're not going to have any skills on. I also recommend having a Burst Clear Mind, Burst Control unit, or have it in a piece of gear, because this lets you resist the debuff from the Zygotes if you end up standing in their poison, which most likely will happen due to the sheer amount of small monsters in the mission. I'm also leveling the Stamina Saver accel trigger, so I need to perform ground combo finishers. Alright, that's our setup. So, head on to Amy. Let's go to rank 5 and look at the Ein's Request 2. And get rid of all your AI helpers. And let's get on the mission. So the point is to just rush straight to the nearest origami. There's an ogre tail. Devour it. Get your burst on. And then level up your arts. You're gonna get sworn pretty quickly, so make sure to conserve your stamina so this isn't happening, and just go apeshit. So we have light step attacks, heavy ground attacks. Make sure to refresh that burst, it's about to run out. There's some poison. And just mindlessly beat on these things. A good reason to do this in co-op is to have some custom heal bullets, so you and your friend can heal each other whenever you run low. Alright, whiffing these burst devours. There we go. But yeah, do not stop hitting things that are dead. On the contrary, focus on dead things, because even if they are not alive, you will still get burst or awakening from them. And it is good to use up all the corpses before you start moving on to the live ones, so you preserve your supply of feed. Let's use some restore pills here. As you can see, because we're using the rank 1 charge spear, these things have a lot of HP to work with. So even if you are spamming your arts on them constantly, they last for quite a bit. I personally have not used the charge spear at all this game, so I'm a bit rusty, so part of my poor aiming with the aerial arts could be using nothing but Biting Edge and Buster Blade. Man, just make sure to keep that burst meter ticking. But yeah, this is basically what you'll be doing during the whole mission. Switching between maintaining your burst and doing your several different art attacks. I honestly have no luck aiming this thing. There we go. One thing I do not recommend doing is locking on to this mess of multitudes of different origami, because your lock on camera. Oh, okay, we got shanked from here. But yeah, as I was saying, your lock on camera will go nuts with the sheer amount of things it's trying to lock onto. At least that's how it is without using a controller. As you can see, it's just constantly changing between origami, and is actually going to do more harm than good. Man, I usually tend to focus on the using ground aerials or ground attacks for the ogre tails, allowing my aerials and the zygotes, and then after you've cleared all of these, just do some step attacks on the dread pikes. Alright. Beat on some dead corpses, run out of stamina. Oh, actually did not run out of stamina there. Oh yeah, just don't forget to beat on the corpses. There's a lot of good burst star trigger there. And as you can see, the dread pikes like to lunge around and dig into the ground, so they are very easy to hit with step attacks compared to landing those combo finishers. As you can see, I'm now poisoned because I don't have my burst up. Sometimes the slow devour animations will make you take more than a wanted amount of damage from the sheer mass of things I'm fighting against. Yeah, I'm totally failing at these aerial arts. Nope, everything's just running away from me. Let's get some more stamina and HP back. You can play this more passively, wait for just a couple of them to group you, but I honestly don't really care about losing recovery items or endurance when I'm just mindlessly farming for the burst start. So I just kind of go for the devour until it gets off, and then just mindlessly beat on things until they or I die. I'm gonna get hit by the dig. Yep. Oh, wow. Let's do some step attacks. As you can see, with the clear mind burst control unit, you don't really have to worry about the poison at all. Stuck in the dirt bike and got wrecked. I have no idea how to aim this art. Let's do some more step arts. Yeah, I'm just failing to hit all of these zygotes with this air dash. There we go. And also, because you are using a very low tiered weapon, I don't think you're going to be getting any staggers even before just slashing away a big majority of your stamina pool. Alright, we're down to the last dread bike here, and one more zygote. Alright, there's our dread bike defeated. So let's just focus on beating on its corpse. Alright, there goes the zygote. There we go. That's the last of our bursts. There we go. Bit of a shittier run this time, thanks to having no real experience with the charge pier. But not failed the mission, so still successful for him. Alright, so it took us 12 minutes and 38 seconds. We got a dowsing level 5, and here we see our burst starts tick up. And remember, this is without any levels in Light Sleeper at all. Alright, so we went from tier 1 Deadly Blitz to tier 3 and 3%. Akashic Breaker went from tier 1 to tier 3 and 20%. And our Step Art Double Threat went from tier 1 to tier 3 and 73%. I also got about 30% worth of Stamina Breaker. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very quick way to get your burst starts up. But yeah, that's all from me. Hope this helps you get through your arts, unlock the ones you like, and if you don't know what you're doing, or are running out of things to do, just spam some of this mission, get your arts up from other weapons, unlock more of those burst artifacts while you're at it, and then just find something you might like. Never know. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the guide and this visual, fantastic representation of how Charge Sphere works. Have a good day.